the other day I saw my neighbor eating some really interesting food that I had never seen before, and I thought, wow, I want to taste that. And so I tried some, and it was really good. And so now I've ordered it, and I'm gonna make a vlog out of this. So I have this chicken with sticky rice. I'm not sure what this is exactly. I had this before, and it was really good. And I also got some chips, some Vietnamese chips. Not sure what these are exactly, but there's a picture of a shrimp and a duck on there. Oishi, oishi, oishi. Not sure what that is all about. I have some water too, and I have a drink, some 7-Up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. So looks like this package has some sauce here, and I'm not sure what this is. It looks like maybe some vinegar or something. And so this is the food right here. Looks like it's wrapped in some leaves. It reminds me a little bit of a mini tamal, like tamales, but mini size. Look at that. Isn't that like a mini size, at least so far, right? Very nicely packaged. It's a little bit sticky. I've never seen anything like this before, but you can see it almost looks like a gummy candy of sorts, or like gelatin. Yeah, I've just never seen anything like this before. Wow, look at that. And apparently there's shrimp inside. Let me give this a try. Mmm. 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 I can definitely taste the shrimp, but this reminds me of a tamale, but just like transparent and mini, because you can see through the cover, or I'm not sure what how to fully describe it. It just looks transparent to me. Isn't that crazy? When I had it with my neighbor, it was so bizarre. But I think as I started eating them more and more, I really came to like them. So this package or combo comes with 20 of these, and it was about 68,000 dong, so a little bit over $2. But tell me what you think about that. Wow, just look at this type of food. It looks transparent, like a gummy worm or something like that, but it doesn't taste like gummy worms. And you can see that there's shrimp inside. I've just never seen anything like this. The taste at first, it's like very sticky, but then you taste the shrimp, but then there's shrimp inside, and the shrimp gives it that, obviously it tastes like shrimp. So it's like very distinctive in taste, but they're really good. Very, very good. Seriously, this really is like a tamale. I remember wrapping tamales when I was a kid, and this reminds me like this reminds me of the exact wrapping of a tamale. It's just so similar, but like I said, just very small. I'm opening some more, and I could easily eat this in one sitting. 20 of these. It just seems like a one biter, I guess, if you fold it up really nicely, but you can see how sticky it is. Just look at that. It's a little bit hard to get out at first, but can see it opening up. There it is. It's just very sticky. But yeah, just very sticky. But it's good. So let me try this sauce. Not sure what this sauce is, but looks like it's some chili sauce. Let's see what this sauce is all about. Get one of these. They're very small. I wonder if they can make them bigger, like tamale size. That's what I'm curious about. At first, it can look a little bit intimidating just because of the way it looks and just the way it comes, and this kind of like stickiness. Has like a very sticky texture to it. But you can see, I mean, that's literally the shape of a tamale right there. And there it is. You can see if I stretch it, has like a stickiness element to it. But let me see how it tastes with the sauce. Just dipping it for extra flavor. Let's see. Mmm. Mmm. Whoa. Wow. Mmm. Mmm. That sauce is a little bit fishy, a little bit spicy. Hmm. Yeah, this is real good. Sometimes I've pulled them hard enough where it just like completely goes off the leaf, but I'm just so amazed at this type of food. I've never seen anything like this, especially something that looks like this. I mean, I guess I've seen tamales, but just the transparent coloring or the white coloring, I'm not really sure what this is made of, but it tastes really good. It may not look like it tastes good, but they taste good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Really incredible snack, or I'm not sure if it's a snack or like a main dish, but usually what I like to do is just fold it like this and dip it into some sauce. Gives it a good spicy flavor. Mm. 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 It's really good. The shrimp has this incredible flavor. I can't really describe it, but I feel like they season the shrimp and it just like complements whatever it is that's outside. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Very good. Very good. I like that. It's a very good I feel this is almost like an appetizer to me. Like a good like if I were to put this into a category, I would say this is an appetizer. Yeah, I mean these you can easily down these as a snack or appetizer. Mm. Mm. Very good. This is probably going to be my last one. But the wrapping is just very reminiscent of how tamales are wrapped or double wrapped sometimes. Some people even double wrap them. I remember wrapping tamales during Christmas time. Take a look at that. There's one more. Very easy to eat. I do a one biter, so one bite's enough. Dip it into some sauce. There you go. Mm. 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 Very good. Very delicious. I've come to really like these things. And I think they're very tasty. I'm not sure how I'm not sure if these would work in America. I've never seen anything like this in America or in California or in Texas or in different places that I've lived. I wonder how people would receive this or if they would actually like it. But I really do like them. They're really good. So this is probably one of my favorite meals that I've had in Vietnam. Like I said, my neighbor had ordered something like this and I asked him, hey, what's that? And he said it's chicken. And basically it's kind of like grilled chicken and it smells amazing. But what's even more amazing is this. I know that I've been in Vietnam for a while and this is probably my first encounter with this when I first came here, and I haven't done a video on this, but I had never seen anything like this. And I think this is so cool. Take a look at that. This is incredible. I am so amazed at this. When I first had this, I was just over the moon about how they can do something like that. As you can see, so the rice is inside of this bamboo, and the bamboo is the outer shell of this. And so I think what they do, or something they do, is they use the casing. Imagine this is like the other side. They kind of put the rice inside and they put it against a fire or some kind of hot area, and the rice cooks itself and kind of gets the sticky rice. I've seen sticky rice in other places where it's out in a cart or something like that, but I don't really like it that way. I really like it this way. I like when it's inside this bamboo thing. And so I started doing some research on how they came up with this. So apparently it came from Southeast Asia, and they used it for portability reasons, to transport rice, or I guess when they would go for long trips or long walks or just migrating to different areas. And it seems like it just served as a good way to transport food, I guess for portability reasons. So I think it's so fascinating that this can like be that this is a food. But wow. And this sauce, oh my goodness, this sauce is incredible. My gosh, this is like an orange, like a spicy orange, tangy, spicy sauce. It is so good. I had to order 3 of them. They usually just provide 1, but I ordered 2 extra ones. And what's cool about this is this place gives some veggies. There's the veggies right there. I usually don't eat the veggies. I usually just eat the cucumbers with the chicken. And you can see this is a half chicken right there. Take a look at that. They even provide the head. That's it's kind of odd, and this isn't like the chicken from Costco. I think these are smaller chickens, in my opinion. They definitely look smaller, and yeah, it's definitely smaller. It's not going to be like those big old Costco rotisserie chickens, but yeah, they're really good. I like them. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that they even include the head in the in the meal, right? And yeah, I mean, obviously, I know I'm gonna get my fingers dirty, so do expect if you do eat something like this, your fingers will be dirty. But my neighbor told me that, or showed me how to. My neighbor showed me how to do this, and the way he does it is he kind of jams his fingers in there and pulls out a chunk of rice and dips it into the sauce and just eats it like that. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Wow. Very delicious. Ooh. A little bit spicy. The other thing he does is he gets this rice like this. He puts it right into the chicken like this. And then he dips it into the sauce. And the sauce is spicy. But it's a good spicy. Take a look at that. My fingers, as you can see, are now full of food. But he dips it like this. And then he bites it. Very good. Very good. The other thing I saw was my neighbor doing when I saw him eating this is he'll get some chicken. Let's see if I can get a piece of chicken right here. Got a little bit. He'll get some cucumber, and then he'll kind of wedge his fingers into the rice and just kind of make like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a smash thing with chicken, rice, and cucumber, and then dip it into the sauce. And then another thing I saw too was he would take the chicken legs You just kind of dip it into the sauce. He'd get a little bit of rice here. Just kind of wedge his finger in there. Then he'd take a bite of the of the rice, and then take a bite, and he'd get a chunk of rice, eat it, and then subsequently take a bite of the chicken. Mm. 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 This is really good. I've never had chicken like this, and it almost looks like it's been marinated with some kind of sauce or something. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It just tastes almost like like a honey marinade or something. There it is, right there. Mm. This tastes like an orange. You know, like it almost tastes like spicy orange juice. At least that's what it describes. At least that's what it seems like to me. And I guess how people eat this, they kind of wedge their fingers in there and just kind of dip it into the sauce. Mm. Get some cucumbers. Mm. When I first started eating these, the American in me didn't really know how to wedge the rice out. So I just used a spoon and started wedging out the rice with the spoon. But as I got more familiar with the bamboo and the rice, I just started using my fingers. But yeah, I mean, it's a totally different way of eating, and just very delicious, I think. Mm. Ah, this sauce is so good. I've never had a sauce like this. It's like tangy, orangey. I'm not sure how to fully describe it, but it almost tastes as if orange juice was spicy. Kind of go like this. I'm kind of being creative here, using the skin of the chicken. I'm just dipping it here. And the sauce. The sauce is so good. Ah. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, like I said, I've never seen anything like this where they literally give you the head, and some people, I guess, must eat the head or something. Not really sure, but I do really enjoy this sticky rice. It is so delicious. I don't remember ever seeing sticky rice inside a bamboo stick in the US or even in Mexico. Mm. It's so delicious. My chicken skin wrapped rice, and for another dip, dip it for extra flavor, right? Ooh, my mouth is burning a little bit. Mm. Mm. One of the things that I wondered about this rice, I wonder if it's possible to make rice like this, but Mexican rice, inside the bamboo stick. I'll definitely look into trying something like making Mexican rice inside a bamboo stick. I'm sure it's possible, right? Like, could be like Mexican sticky rice. Mm. And put some peas and some corn. Mm. I wonder what kind of taste that would have, or my mouth is on fire. I do particularly love chicken. Chicken is probably one of my favorite foods. Ah, one of my favorite chickens, one of my all-time favorite chickens is a place in Dallas, Fort Worth. It's called Babe's Chicken. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna open up this 7 Up. So the meal for the chicken and the chew rice and the salad or the cucumbers was 126,000, and that included delivery. So I think it was like $5. The 7 Up was 9,000 dong, so a little bit under, I think it was like 45 cents for this drink right here. This chicken is really good. I'm amazed at the flavor. I'm amazed at just the whole setup of this. It's just unbelievable. I've never had a meal like this before. It's so good. I don't think I'm gonna be eating the head. This is probably one of my favorite meals in Vietnam. The chicken with the sticky rice and the cucumbers and this really yummy orange sauce. It's just the first day I had it, I was so intimidated by it. I was like, oh my gosh, can I eat that? And then I just couldn't stop eating it. Like almost every week, I put an order for this meal, and it's just so good. I can't eat that head. I'm not sure if it's even edible, but yeah, I'm not sure. But here's another one of those chicken wrapped rice things. So good, so spicy. There's a wing right there. The wing doesn't have much meat, like I said. It seems like this chicken is not as big as the ones from Costco or Walmart or Safeway or whichever store you want to go to for chicken. These are a little bit smaller, so it seems like the wings don't have as much meat. So something to be aware of, but it's still, I think, very filling. Sometimes it can be a little hard to get that final piece of rice inside that bamboo stick, but just kind of a messy eating, kind of, I guess you could say. That's very good. I haven't seen this in practice, but what they do is that they fill in this bamboo stick with rice, and then they let it sit next to a furnace or some kind of fire, and it gets very sticky and flavorful, so it's very delicious. This is just very filling. Oh my goodness. I know I bought some chips, but I don't think I can even eat the chips. I'm so full. Whoever came up with this combo is just a genius when it comes to eating, or when it comes to food. It's just so delicious. The taste of the chicken, it seems like I said, it has some kind of marinade to it, and then the combination of the rice, and then this really good orangey, tangy, spicy, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just so good. Wow. I'm gonna have to save those chips for another day. Whew, very delicious.